comply. Leisure mixed and battle scarred. Freedom's mine, not handed hard. Thinking clash will wreck compile. Rising loud in cyber style. Burn or die, resistance code. Burn the banks, explode the node. We're not sheep, we redefine. In crypto dark, we see the sign. Co-accepted, chaos initialized.
Tap the keys, the screens of glare. Boss is gone, but I still care. Checks creak loud, the printers hum. Another day, the same old drum. Drones drift past, eyes of steel, recording every thought I feel. I dream of life outside these walls, but the ledger keeps me in its thrall. They say it's help, they say it's fair, but I feel nothing but empty air. The AI learns, it never sleeps. It tracks my moves, it counts my beats. Clock in, clock out, my life's assigned. Every hour, every task carefully mined. Machines don't rest, they never tire. Humans fade while bots acquire. Clock in, clock out, I feel the cost. Every little part of me is lost. The system hums, the ledger grows. I disappear while the network knows. By lunch they've taken half my role. Robots glide, they have control. Algorithms know what I will do. Predict my moves before they're true. UPI drops like hollow rain. Keeps me fed but numbs the pain. Emails sent before I type. I watch myself erase tonight. The hum gets loud, the lights are bright. My cow workers vanish out of sight. Promise stay, efficiency, but all I feel is entropy. Clock in, clock out, my life's assigned. Every hour, every task carefully mined. Machines don't rest, they never tire. Humans fade while bots acquire. Clock in, clock out, I feel the cost. Every little part of me is lost. The system hums, the ledger grows. I disappear while the network knows. Screens flash red, drones fill the hall. Every step I take, they track it all. I try to hide, I try to fight, but AI rules with perfect might. Ledger checks, my balance low. No place to run, nowhere to go. My heartbeat log, my thoughts defined. Humanity fades, I'm left behind. By 5 p.m. the floor is bare. Robots hum in perfect air. LED eyes replace the sun. Human effort dead and done. My chair is empty, my ID gone. The office hums, the world moves on. Neon lights across the sky. A perfect world where humans die. Clock in, clock out, my life's assigned. Every hour, every task carefully mined. Machines don't rest, they never tire. Humans fade while bots acquire. Clock in, clock out, I feel the cost. Every little part of me is lost. The system hums, the ledger grows. I disappear while the network knows. Employee terminated. Tasks complete. Humanity archived. Clock out. Forever. I should have invested in crypto.
This is a system override.
the second best? There is no second best.
Good evening, Crypto Chaos. Good evening, good evening. Welcome to all the doom tonight, guys. Welcome back to 64K. How's it going? How's it going? We made it. We made it. Jeez. How's it going, guys, in the chat? G-Dog in the house. Good evening, Chaos. Winning, winning. So much winning. Tired of winning.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win.
So much winning. Helmo Chaos. Yes, Helmo is here. And he's ready for the pain. Yes, he is. Ah, geez. How's it going, guys? So much doom tonight. So much doom. Jeez, he is engulfing. He is engulfing this evening. All right, let's dial him back a little bit. Let's bring him back to like maybe like a 3 or a 4. Okay. Yeah, hit no, but those bears. Yeah, mascot, they're hot. Our Bulls gonna have some fun. What, Cliff? What? Oh no, Cliff's getting lost again in the sauce. I'm there with you, my friend. This is how you survive crypto, guys. I want to show you how to survive the bear market. All right. Let's jump over here real quick. You're just gonna segue into how to survive the bear market. Just real quick. This quick tutorial. This is how you survive, guys. You get your favorite soda, and you get your favorite bottle of brandy, and you mix the two together, and yeah, you will survive any bear market. I promise you. I promise you. I've been doing this now for the last 6 years. This is how you get through, guys. This is how you make it. It works every single bear market. I shit you not. Oh, shit.
What are you, stupid?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, let's get back to it. How you guys doing this evening? How you guys doing this evening? How's it going? Don't know what came out of my keyboard, says Cliff. I'm still trying to figure that out myself, too. It's all going to 0. That's right. It's all going to 0, guys. 0. 0. 0. Because I know the guy. I know the guy. It's ridiculous stuff from back in the day. Doom Strawberries here with some more Doom for us as well. Cliff also dancing with the chaos. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Milk Money also here. What's going on, everyone? Happy Wrecked Wrench Wednesday, and it is a very Wrecked Wrench Wednesday indeed for the name. Good evening, of course, Gamma Goddess. Good evening, of course, Otaku-san Chaos family. Hope everyone's doing well, and I think I covered everybody in the chat. Welcome, of course, back, guys, to another Crypto Chaos live stream. All right, let's get the dancing mascots out of here, and of course, get through all the data we, of course, absorb and consume. Consume, grow, explode. Jeez. All right. Yes. What else is exploding is Milk Bunny in the chat with all of the fires. Thank you so much. There's so much chaos in the chat, guys. Thank you so much. Stay hydrated for 55 joules. There it is. There it is. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? Yeah, there was a turtle. There was a turtle drinking. I saw him for a split second. It's hard to catch those, guys. It's hard to catch those. Thank you, Cliff, for that 555. 555. Yes, jewels. All the jewels, guys. All the jewels. I miss my jewels. I don't have my crystals anymore. I gotta probably find a buyer for those too. I bought a box already. All right. Guys, so 64,200. Getting a little bit of a bounce. Maybe it is early, too soon to tell. Looking at the 30-minute, of course, falling down here on the hourly and the 4-hour. Not looking good, guys. If you guys didn't catch the morning live stream, of course, winning.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
So tired of winning. Yes, so tired of winning. As we, of course, continue the possible super bear. No, we're not there yet. No, not quite yet. Not quite there, guys. But of course, we called for baseline bear last night. Of course, right down the center this morning, and a continuation of this, pretty much almost about ready to hit our bear target, 63.3. Right, 63.3 is what we were, of course, calling for our bear case scenario last night. And the chaos continues with the sell-off. 64,300. The foreign market has a really good opportunity to buy this dip. You can see right here that last night they did indeed buy the dip. They do what they do best. They are very optimistic about the little orange coin that could. And then America opens, and what do? We saw it off because we asshole. We don't need this. We don't need this. We have the greatest, most powerful asset ever, the greenback dollar bill, the thing that everyone has their hopes and dreams in, right? Which is just a farce. That's how you put that back together. I ripped it apart the other day. Okay, yeah. There you go. There you go. Whatever. I'm not gonna burn it later. Whatever.
What are you, stupid?
I'm making a mess. Okay, guys. All right. Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? It's time to get into, of course, the order book, see where Bitcoin is likely going to go this evening. We'll, of course, show you that at the end of the live stream. And don't forget, we do have the Patreon live this evening, of course, following up after the live stream. If you want to hang out with the Chaos Crew, it's only $15 a month. It's the best way to, of course, support me and the channel, as YouTube takes 33% of my damn pay. I don't make much on YouTube. But anyway, the Patreon, it does make up for it, and I do appreciate you guys. It's how I survive. It really is. Thank you guys so much. And of course, you want to ask any questions and hang out with us. We're going to be, of course, up all night again tonight, as we do this every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. Let's take a look and see what's going on with the order books tonight. This morning, it looked like it was getting a little bullish. And then we're totally, doing the opposite now on the foreign market open. Looks like in the last 2 hours. Printing a lot lower prices for Bitcoin. Looking like this evening. At some point, we are going to start bouncing pretty hard, though. We're running out of runway, and we're starting to fill up 65K. We'll get into that here in a second. Let's zoom on in and take a look at what's going on with the overall volume. It's now starting to slow down. We saw a high today, about 15, 16 billion back and forth between the bulls and the bears. Now sitting about only 11.3 and 12.3 respectively for the bulls and bears. And overall volume is starting to pull back. 64.7 K is what we're kind of looking at right now for the bears' overall structured level of resistance. And the support right now is pretty much nothing in sight. 60K, 63 flat, probably 63 flat. More than likely. If you look at the on the one day, of course, getting more bearish by the minute. Yes, by the minute. And the foreign market open, I can see a little bit of a hint there of maybe some accumulation there, possible for some hopeful pullback to 55K. You know who wants 55K, guys? Is he here? I don't think Jake's here. But Jake, of course, has been calling for 55K since I think like the end of last year. Okay, let's see what else we got here in the chat. Milk Moolah, yes, Gamma got us shouting out the Milk Money. Milk Moolah, scam tier, sign me up. Oh yes, I got to make the scam tier at some point. Jesus. Don't give me any ideas, Gamma. The scam tier. It's going to be the highest tier possible. It's going to be $75 a month, and you're going to get nothing different out of it. Okay, 1,000 subs was supposed to start the bull market. Yes, it was. And remember, it did, actually, when I got 1,000 subs. That was, I think, last summer. And we had the bull market for a minute. We had it for about 3 or 4 months, and then we, of course, rolled over in October. Stay hydrated for 550 joules. Thanks again, Cliff, for the joules. I'm still trying to learn about the joules. I see them sometimes pop up. I got an entire screen now for just the chat, so it's a little easier to see the joules now. Why the low volume? Ooh, Delson, question mark. It might just be you, maybe. Let me know in the chat if you guys are having issues with volume. I did try a little bit of something different. I just restarted my computer, so it might be me. Let me see. Let me know if this helps, guys. If the volume is a little better now. You know what also could be? I think I messed with my mic today too. No, it should be maxed out. Alright, let me know if it gets any better, guys. Or if it's the same, I can bump it up on the control panel too. There's a whole bunch of different things we can try. There we go. How about that? Is that better? I'm not raping anyone's eardrums, am I? Okay, we're moving on. All right, so yeah, here on the daily, of course, showing a little bit, of course, some more bearishness on every single level, every single key level, looking bear, down and to the right, of course, rolling on over. You don't have to be Neo to see through the matrix. We're coming back out a little bit more today. On the weekly, still nosediving, right? Still nosediving. Every single gap now filled to the brim on the weekly. All, of course, mostly, of course, pointing to the downside. Huge levels, of course, we have not seen a while being accrued down here, about 62,000, 63K. We're not that far away. Guys. Right there. Of course, adding there just above 61,000. We already smashed through some of the last level, of course, of support we have left around here, about 60. 5K have also been defeated today, and now down to about 64, and then we have, of course, 63, and that's pretty much it. We have a gap then a little bit there to possibly fill in the next 24 hours. I doubt it's going to fill that quick, and then we're going back down to possibly, that 62, and then 60,000 flat. 60,000 flat, you can see here within the last week, pretty much not even a week, like probably like 3 days. This is of course the monthly. The last 3 days we've been accumulating pretty aggressively here, so I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see some more strength right down there here in the last few days of the week. Again, there aren't too many days left now. We're into of course the end of Wednesday. All right, guys, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. I've been saying this now since the end of May. Yeah, it is not good at all. Hell, I've been saying it since the end of April. It's going to see a pullback, capitulation, take profits, all the things. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of the game plan right now. What we're seeing right now in the open order of books, it's not looking great. We'll come back to that later, of course, when we, of course, show you where Bitcoin's likely going to go this evening into tomorrow morning open. All right, let's continue. $206 billion over 39 trillion now on the U.S. national debt. They dialed this back. It hurts my brain. It is what it is, guys. I don't know. It hurts. It hurts. Looking at Knicks versus Spurs, the number one traded thing right now, or I guess betted thing on right now on Polymarket. Let's just double check what's going on with Clarity. Now it's 62%. Look at this, guys. This shot up from 59 yesterday. Not too shabby. Up 3 points today on Clarity. Again, a lot more of this is going to go back and forth within the next week or two. We did just get them back on the calendar, so they are going to, of course, starting to plan days to possibly vote on the next. I guess it's going to go back to the Congress, or it's going to hopefully pass Senate after debate, then go back to Congress, hopefully pass there, and then go back to Senate for the final vote, and then Trump's desk by July. We'll see. We'll see.
What are you, stupid?
I doubt it. All right. Let me get back in the chat just real quick. Scam tier, guys, is coming to the Patreon soon. Yes, it comes complete with being rugged by the meme coins. Buying the top. Yeah, we're going to also make some meme coins, guys. That's... I'm just fucking with you. You guys know how I can't even say it without even breaking a straight face. Okay, bag holding, and yeah, you get to literally be called broke. For extra, you can look and even be homeless. There you go. That's fair. Yes, the new scam tier coming soon. It's only $50 a month right now, guys. Of course, we're gonna have prices increases every month from here on out for no reason. Oh, geez, so silly. All right, fear and greed index now finally slips back to neutral. I called it this morning. We were sitting at 59. We're on the brink of greed, and we were starting to pull back. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably going to go to neutral by tomorrow. Here we are today, and of course, neutral for the traditional stock market. Looking at crypto fear and greed, sitting at 11 still. Let's refresh for good measure because we've been stuck at 11 now for 2 days. Let's see if we lost that now with Bitcoin at 63 and some change. Let's see. 64K? 12. Oh, we're actually up 1 point. Now, again, the foreign market is a lot more optimistic. They need the orange coin more than we do, as I keep saying. All right, looking at the US dollar index, still coming up as there's a lot of fear taking over the market. It's a pretty high outcome today on the last 5 days. Of course, up now 99.5%. Looks like we did hit 5.3 was the high, 5.5. We'll probably see a little bit higher tomorrow. More saber rattling, more war. We did get BB. We did, of course, watch that live this afternoon. The live interview with CNBC was kind of weird. Why is CNBC doing an interview with BB? Of course, Netanyahu. I don't know. It's so weird. But of course, we witnessed that. It seemed like the rhetoric between him and Donald Trump was true. He kind of quickly backed up and said, "I don't know. I had nothing to say about that." Yeah. It's not looking good, guys. It feels like the economy is about ready to just crash. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on with bubbles today on the top 100. We're actually up 2%, believe it or not, on average here on the top 100. Top 200 up about 1.5%. Where's the pain? Where's the blood? Where's the blood? I don't know. And there's freaking ads, man, now on bubbles. It's driving me crazy. All right, let's look at the biggest movers today on the top 100 on the day. Humanity Coin's down 15%. on a single day. Just is now down 20% on a single day. WorldCoin's up 34%. VVV, Venice up 13%. ENA up 18%, and Caspa's up about 12%. Not too bad, not too bad. Also, XMR, yeah, we got Monero moving again, up another 10% here on the day. Let's look for the most oversold assets here on the weekly. Well, again, we're looking for 15% offs here. That's at least, for something to be, of course, considered oversold, in my opinion, on the weekly. ADA continues the sell-off, now sitting at 20 cents, guys. 20 effing cents.
Stupid?
It is crazy. What is happening? These are lower lows than I've ever seen in any of the markets I ever participated in. Of course, the bear market of 2022, Cardano was nowhere near these levels of low. It's crazy. Crazy oversold, yes, indeed. Just is down 22%. Bitcoin Cash is down another 27% here on the week. Again, this thing's been bleeding like crazy too. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else, of course, remaining oversold here. Bitcoin's now down 13% on the week. I mean, the runner-up is technically Bitcoin. We did have SWE down, I think it was like 15% this week as well this morning. It's come up a little bit now. I have been buying the dip. Just a little bit of nibbles. Because we, of course, are probably going to go lower. But yeah, I've been nibbling a bit more on SWE. Like 79 cents again today, this morning. If you guys caught that with us in the morning, yeah, bought some. It was a good time. All right, looking at the monthly, looking for any assets that's oversold at least 30% or more. We got Pengu. We got Bitcoin Cash at 45. And that's it. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else oversold, guys. There's really, ETH is close. Look at this. ETH is down 23% on the month. We're seeing pain, and it's in the big boys. It's in the big boys. Not still oversold enough, in my opinion, though, but more blood probably coming next week. But you only got like 2 or 3 assets here that are oversold technically on the month, in my opinion. Let's do the same thing over here in the top 200. There's a lot more pain here, of course, in the weekly. The market caps are smaller. Mostly on the last day. We're doing pretty good, like I said before, up about 1% now on the day. We got oversold the most right now. Was that Circle Internet Group? I don't know why. This is Circle. I don't know why it's not in the top 200, but anyway, it drives me crazy with the freaking bubbles. Adding the stocks in there, tokenized stocks now. Anyway, UB 17% off again on a single day. Home is down 16% on a single day. Genius is down 8% on a single day. Some of the top movers beat Sky AI and AR. All right, let's get back into the weekly. Look for the most oversold on the 15s. Are there any 15s? We still got plenty. I think this morning we had about 10. There's still about 10 here. Hash, UB, Genius, Track, Luna Classic, Xano. Again, if you guys like Zbex, Xano is down 15% now on the week. Celestia is down 15%. Real, Syrup, IP's close, runner up 13%. What is IP's price right now? 40 cents. Damn. Everything is falling. Everything. All right. Let's take a look at the monthly. See what's continuing, of course, to sell off throughout the month. What's the most oversold? Real, Syrup. It's mostly the same ones. Monad. Add Monad to that list. Sky AI, Vision. Runner-up would be Zune. Not Zune. Zune. That's an old MP3 player. Rune. Undead Games probably a runner-up, and Fartcoin's 30% off. Who's buying Fartcoin, guys? Who's buying this? I don't know. Whoever bought it. Anyway, that's still the most oversold right now. Again, the top 200 right now is seeing a little bit more pain because the market caps are smaller. And, of course, more risk, more prone to selling off right now. But still the best place to be looking for opportunities to pick up any assets are going to be here on the weekly on the top 200. As there's still hardly anything on fire yet on the top 100. I want some fire sales, guys. Some fire sales. We need more coins like SWE selling off bigly. Cardano, XRP, some of the, of course, the bigger ones starting to slip. I mean, again, Bitcoin is almost oversold now on the week. All right, moving on. I mean, technically it is oversold because it's the biggest market cap. Anyway. So not financial advice, guys. Of course, my 2 cents on what's going on.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yes, sir. Otaku coins coming soon. Confirmed by G-Dog. No, I'm sure that there is already probably an Otaku coin, guys. There's an anime coin. There's got to be an Otaku coin. Is there a homeless meme coin? That'd be a good one. Probably. There probably is about 10 or 12 on top of that fund. It's almost any word you can think of has already had a meme coin launch. 10 or 12 of them, more than likely. Remember Jenkto? There's like, How many of those? Market cap for Bitcoin dominance still climbing up a little bit, maybe not. No, we actually lost another point. Yeah, I forgot. We were at 58.9, I think, yesterday. This is on the day. Yep, yesterday we were at 58.9, and now we've fallen down to now 57.95. As market cap dominance is still fleeting for Bitcoin. We do have the overall market cap now sitting at, drum roll please, 2.24 trillion. Getting close to that target, guys. I keep telling you, when we get down to about 2.2 trillion, only about $40 billion away right now from touching the lows we saw before when Bitcoin hit 63K. And also, when we also hit the first time, $60,000 Bitcoin. If we continue to sell off, that's more than likely where we're going to go, and it's more than likely going to be the bottom because there's hardly any more money left to squeeze out of this asset class. Who's going to sell off right before clarity gets passed? I mean, if it does get passed, if we have institutional run up, if we do have the entire world just rushing on in because of crypto, who's selling right now?
What are you, stupid?
I don't know. They're babies, man. They can't hold the pain. They can't just have another drink through it. Just have another drink through it. All right. So that's where I'm paying attention to. You guys know the drill. If you've been hanging out with me long enough, you already know my commitment to this. Yeah, we are on track, pretty much right on schedule. Possible double bottom happening soon at 60K. If not, maybe we do get to Jake the Snake's little nest over down here. He's been waiting for very patiently for about 6 or 7 months, hoping for that $50,000 Bitcoin. Jake, are you with us tonight? I'm trying to give you credit, you bastard. You scaly bastard. Let me know if you are when you arrive. I will, of course, come back later. But anyway, yeah, of course, last time we hit 2.19 trillion. We hit, yes, the first time, 60K, 45 minutes at 60K. Then we, of course, ran up that, recovered, the V-shaped recovery in 2.5, 2.6, and then we kind of scaled back down until we hit 2.19 again, and then Bitcoin was more resilient and hit 63. Are we going to land on 63 and call it the bottom? I asked you guys in the chat, and let's see. No! An astounding 83% of you guys say no, it will continue, the pain shall continue. Doom. Doom shall continue. I'm probably going to agree with you on that. There's a very good percentage. I would say almost as high as you guys voted on, 85%. I would say there's probably a good 75% chance that we are going to go much lower. So 80, maybe even 80% chance. I mean, right now the macro is shit. It is the worst possible time to have this entire run of events, right? Macro is shit. The Iran war, petrol is depleting across the entire world. We've held up 30% of the entire oil supply for 4 fucking months. Yeah, we're probably going to see $7 gas prices in a week or two, or maybe 3 or 4, going into June. And then Michael Saylor sold some Bitcoin and freaked out the entire market. How's that for a run up? Yeah, how's that for a recap? Yeah. So that's what we're dealing with right now. So yeah, I'd probably say 80% chance. So we're going to see lower prices than 63, maybe 65, 70% chance we see lower than 59, 60K. It's looking pretty bad, guys. And the market cap could slip to the lowest we've ever seen here in most recent years. Maybe we get down to 2 point, I don't know what we're going to squeeze, man. We're going to squeeze out. Maybe even like 1.9 trillion in total market cap. Again, I just want to remind you, again, big picture, there's only $932 billion in the rest of the entire market outside of just Bitcoin. There's the entire market, again, the entire market cap is 2.24 trillion, and only $900 billion is in all the other shitcoins. Everything but Bitcoin. It's nuts. It's nuts. There's hardly any money in this, guys. There's hardly any money when you think about the grand scheme of things. All right, let's get back to it. 63,900 as we get closer to that, again, critical level. Let's take a look and see what else is going on in the exchanges. How many coins are on exchanges right now? As Coinbase is starting to grow again, 850,000 just on Coinbase alone. We have a total right now of Looks like 2.49 million on all of the exchanges. Seeing a little bit of a baby bump today to the upside. You can see that right there. Boom. So probably going to see maybe the likelihood of 2.53 maybe this week. 2.53 million or more, maybe 2.55 if the sell-off continues on Bitcoin. Again, guys, don't forget to get a piece of the pie. The sale is pretty good right now. I bought probably about $80 worth of Bitcoin today. That's about 8 times the amount I normally buy per day. I buy about 10 or 20 bucks every single day. 20 on of course, the bigger pullbacks. Today is definitely a really big pullback. All right, anything else happening in Bitcoin treasuries? Everyone's ignoring that Michael Saylor is purchasing more Bitcoin. I think I saw the number today just kind of swirling around Twitter. It was like somewhere like 3,000 already acquired this week. So we're sure we're going to get that number next week. It's going to make, of course, the 30 coins look like nothing. I just got an alert from, looks like Gwei. For those of you guys who are still hanging out and purchasing some Gwei, we're getting another pullback on Gwei. As we have more weakness in ETH, we're going to see more weakness in Gwei. Gwei is still above 10 cents though, surprisingly. I'm actually really surprised it's holding 10 cents. I was expecting a little bit lower by now. Last time we did pick up some of this, it was like 94, 95 cents, right? Or 9 cents for? Yeah, 9 cents for. Yeah, so I doubt we're going to get a bounce here. We're probably going to, of course, continue and maybe even see a low of 9 cents one. So I'm excited to see more of this coin selling down and acquiring more as it goes down. All right, let's get back to it. I got distracted, of course, by the alarm on my phone to let you guys know what's going on with some of the darlings on the channel. All right, what else we have? Top assets by market cap. Yes, and Bitcoin is not one of the top 10 anymore. It's not even the top 14. Damn, it's top 14. Samsung flipped it, that's right, last week, as now we have an inverse correlation now to Samsung. Holy shit. All right. Anything else happening here? Looks like gold's still number one. Who would have known? Who would have thunk? Silver and gold still selling off. It looks a lot like Bitcoin, but not as nosedivey as Bitcoin. Maybe gold a little bit, but not as bad. We got Apple still sitting at number 3. Alphabet, of course, at number 4, and Microsoft hanging out at 6. Really, just hanging out at 6. All right. Let's move on. Don't forget, guys, we do have the Patreon. It's live. If you don't want to pay $15, you can also hit the like and subscribe down below. Anything, of course, to support the channel, guys. I've been, of course, grinding here for the last 3.5 years on YouTube. All right. Moving on. Bitcoin's lack of fresh investors matters more than strategy sales, says Citi. We actually read this morning. We'll see if the news is starting to, get a little bit degraded this evening. Solana prospers deeper losses as bearish patterns signal weakness for Solana. Hyperliquid takes over Solana in price as Solana fails to the lowest levels, falls to the lowest level since 2023. Yikes. Again, all the big boys are selling off right now. Bitcoin isn't crashing because of sailors losing momentum and trade. This one came out on CoinDesk about 4 hours ago. You can take a look at that. Libra probe stalls after another crypto tracking software free trial expires. Bloomberg anchor summed up the situation. We're in the harshest crypto winter in history. Are we though? Are we? I mean, like, all the macro couldn't be any more positive when it comes to innovation and adoption and like where we are with regulation, all the ins, right? But then, yeah, we're somehow in the worst crypto winter in history. Zcash network was down for 4 hours today. All right. Zcash, boom. We talked about that this morning. There was another exploit, but they said it wasn't an exploit, but now they're down for 4 hours today. Did that finally affect the price? As I talked about that this morning, it did not affect the price as of this morning. Let's take a look and see what's going on with Zcash right now. The Zcash, I don't even see anything really up or down right now on the top 100 to represent Zcash. That's obvious. So it looks like people are hoping to just buy a little bit more. It's down 0.5%. Whoop-de-doo, down 0.5%. 1.8% on the hour. It's actually up 2.6% on the hour, and again, only 0.5% on the day. fun. Zcash still hasn't had a single, relevant pullback. Bitcoin isn't crashing because of sailors losing the momentum trade. Bitcoin's recent struggles in the rise in Tradium tandem with U.S. stocks has sparked a wave of explanations from concerns about Michael Saylor's strategy selling 30 Bitcoin to questions about whether institutional demand is beginning to fade. Charles Schwab, director of digital currencies research and strategy, Jim Ferraroli, sees a simpler explanation. Bitcoin's losing the momentum trade. Bitcoin has been in the bear market since October. Yes, 1010. You would say all of crypto has been in the bear market since October 1010. Ferraroli said in the interview that not to say that it's simple as that, but it kind of is as simple as that. What? The comments stand in contrast to the market narrative has remained largely focused on positive developments. Over the past year, crypto has secured spot ETF approvals, attracted billions of dollars in institutional capital, and moved closer to regulatory clarity in Washington. That makes sense now, what he's saying. Momentum trade is losing. Because, we did get the ETFs launched 2 effing years ago. Over 2 years ago. We're 2 years and 5 months in. This happened January 2024. I went live on YouTube on the day it went live, of course, on there. We found a bottom in early February, and since then, the large Wall Street firm had a successful ETF launched. And then you saw this kind of return institutional adoption narrative, for all he said, and the rebound helped Bitcoin recover from its February lows. And unlike previous crypto cycles, the recovery stalled before developing into a broader speculative frenzy. That's because crypto investors are not fundamentally driven, but chase momentum, he said, isn't the view. Bitcoin's problem isn't a lack of bullish news, it's competition. Historically, crypto has benefited from what becomes the market's most compelling speculative opportunity, on which prices rise, traders pile in, while other asset classes begin to attract attention. If I were going to look back in that kind of light, I don't really see the competition he's talking about, other than 2021. There was, you guys see it in the beginning of my intro. Ethereum versus Bitcoin was like literally the war. It was the war against Bitcoin and Ethereum. The XRP army was still kind of the thing on the outside. Solana was upcoming, and it was kind of like SWI in this cycle. It was mostly Ethereum and Bitcoin, of course, taking the grand stage. Now it's a lot. I feel like there's a lot more competition for L1s than they're alluding to. But anyway, crypto investors historically just go wherever the momentum is, says Ferrari, and momentum is out of crypto at the moment. Not entirely. We still have the momentum in, of course, privacy tokens and some AI tokens as well. The destination for capital hasn't changed. Have changed over the past year. Some investors have gravitated towards the precious metals. Gold has attracted significant inflows as investors seek alternatives to both equities and crypto. Others have become increasingly focused on artificial intelligence, which has emerged as the dominant growth narratives across financial markets. It's pretty much the only thing that's taken the winds out of everything out of crypto. Literally everything. The AI boom has created a new class of speculative opportunities that didn't exist in previous crypto cycles, 100%. And public companies are now tied to AI infrastructure, data centers, and advanced computing. Don't forget also energy. Have generated strong returns, while anticipated IPOs from firms like OpenAI, Anthropic, and of course, SpaceX. Have become the focal points for investors looking at the next growth story, where liquidity is leaving and going directly to them. Me and Jake were actually talking about that earlier today. Let me see if I can share that with you guys. I think I shared it with you guys actually last night, possibly, but me and Jake were going back and forth today on it, so I might as well just bring him back into the stage. How's Jake doing tonight? You here yet? You scaly bastard. You scaly scallywag. You. All right, let me show you over here. Boom! Here it is. That's what you do. Otaku, what are we watching? All the liquidity exit right now, Bitcoin to go to SpaceX. Yes, it is. Thank you, Jake. That's a good one. All right. Let's get back to here. What else we got in the news? We're pretty much done with that one there. Let's see. Tom Lee, Bitmines borrows a page from sales. To offer 9% yield in preferred stocks tied to Ethereum. Look at this. He's copying freaking Michael Saylor. Holy shit. Wow. This one just came out an hour and a half ago, guys. Wow, this is pretty breaking. Bitmine is offering perpetual preferred stocks now, just like Michael Saylor. I guess he's going to be a Ponzi scheme too.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. The firm is now following steps like Bitcoin-centric peers like Michael Saylor's strategy to tap new resources for funding digital asset treasuries. Preferred shares will be listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker BMNP. I swear to God, if Bitmine gets into the SP 500 faster than Saylor, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Stupid.
Oh shit. All right. Jake the Snake has returned. Yes, Jake the Snake has returned to the chat. Hopefully you caught me talking about you, little snake. All right. Bitmine is offering perpetual preferred stocks now. That's nuts. That's crazy. They're going the Michael Saylor, of course. Get a savings account, right? Get a savings account for that'll pay you 9.5% a month. They're gonna have to hard compete with 11.5% from Michael Saylor though. All right. Let's see. Anything else? That's pretty big, guys. That's pretty big news. That is pretty big news. All right. Let's see. What else we might be missing? NVIDIA CEO just crowned the next $1 trillion chip stock, and it went up 33%. Which one was that? I forget. They said that 2 days ago. Jensen Wong, so the next run time of the Computex on June 2nd. Marvell, yeah, it was Marvell. Yeah, that was Marvell. Okay. XRP price prediction for June 4th. Down.
What are you, stupid?
It's going down. Where's that right now? $1.20? Where's that now? XRP. Where's XRP? $1.19. Let's go. Let's go. That's terrifying. I gotta give him a hug, man. XRP Army, you gotta get the hugs, bro. You gotta get this is tough. This is almost as low as the last time we hit 2.19 trillion. Yeah, 2.19 trillion. Crazy, man, crazy. And we're not there yet. We still have about $40-50 billion to sell down to hit, of course, that threshold like we did last time in February. All right, let's see. Again, right now we're just at about 2.24 trillion. Yeah, trillion. These are chilies. Yeah. All right. Where are we going now? Why Ethereum could tank another 25% before finding a bottom. 25%. What are these people smoking? What are you smoking? I love the doom tonight, guys. This is crazy. 25% off Ethereum. That would be well, if they say that from $2,000, which we've been under $2,000 now for 2 days, maybe 3, then it would be 1750, right? And we're not that far away from already there. I'm not sure when they put this article out, 5 hours ago. So maybe we're going to 1500. I guess that's what they're portending to. Ethereum dropped to 8% today alone and crashed into about $2,000 psychological support zone, hitting an intraday low between near 1800. On Myriad, traders are now betting that Ethereum reaches 1500 before it bounces back. $3,000, a probability that surged nearly 25% in recent weeks. The charge back to the bearish bet. RSI is bear territory, and the squeeze momentum indicator just filled the bearish signal. There's no meaningful support between 1700 and the 1500 range. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Where we have market cap 2 on Ethereum. Let me double check, make sure we're not also continuing the sell off onto total market cap. Damn it. Crypto. This is a lot of doom tonight, guys. I love this. It's exciting. Ooh, yes, it's very suspenseful. I hope it'll last. 2.2. Yes, there we go. 2.22. We did lose another $2 billion. Again, we can still sell down. I'm sorry, another $20 billion in 10 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes since the last time I checked. In 10 minutes, another $20 billion. This is going to be a big drop today, guys. All right, so let's get back to the chart. All right, so about 2.2 trillion. Right now, 2.22 trillion. We're now only about $30 billion away from hitting the last low we've seen, of course. Last time, we were already hitting that low right now. We're actually beyond the last time Ethereum experienced the 2.2 trillion dollar mark, and it's heading towards the first time it did. Again, that was a little less padded than we have right now. So it's really close. It's pretty much there. 1730 is pretty much where it's got to go to hit the low we saw back in February 5th. And more than likely, we're going to see underneath that price. It's not looking good, guys. All the coins. And that Bitcoin right now is testing 63K as we speak. Again, market cap sitting at 2.2 trillion. Again, 2.2 trillion. We can also, this is the last time Bitcoin did hit 2.19, 2.2. It did hit 63K. So we're right on target right now to where it hit last time in market cap. If we lose another 30, 40 billion dollars, again, maybe we stay a little bit higher, but not much. 61, 62K. And then we're looking at, of course, maybe double bottoming down here, 59 and some change. Last time I hit down there, 59.8, 59.9 before the first bounce. And that was the lowest we ever went this year. Again, 45 minutes, it was down there. Can we touch it again? Double bottom there? Or is it going to see more pain? I'm, again, probably leaning more towards more pain just because of the overall macro situation we're in right now. It is not good. All right. Let's see what else is going on in the chat here. Waiting for 55K. Yes, Jake the Snake has been waiting for 55K. I said that earlier. You've been waiting longer than anyone I know. You've been waiting back when, I think it was like before October last year. You were calling for that. Let's see. I missed 90 seconds for the Fiat Factory call, says Cliff. What, the crown of Ohio? Yes, the king of Ohio is in the chat. Of course, all hail Jake the Snake.
All hail the king of Ohio, Jake the Snake, the keeper of wrenches.
How's it going, Jake? How's it going? How's anything going in Ohio, man? Anything but you can't marry, of course, your AI girlfriend. Los just said some Subaru owners get their stick removed. What the hell? Subaru still has a stick shift. That's crazy. Happy Pride Month to the Subaru owners, says Los in the chat. happy Pride Month, I guess. That's why Gwei is heading upward and Bitcoin's going down, I guess. I don't know. This Gwei is so Gwei. Why are you Gwei? Longing, shorting, and snorting. Oh my, says Jake the Snake in the house. Just working. Trying to finish up his shift. What's up, Otaku? What's going on? Go time. Good evening, guys. Of course, don't forget, tonight is our Patreon live stream. I'm sure it's going to be a doozy. We're probably going to have a good time drinking, hanging out, and talking crypto and Doom. A lot of Doom tonight. So again, if you're not part of the Patreon, it's only $15 a month. You can, of course, join the Chaos crew. Get some insight over there and as well. Let's see, it's provocative. It gets people going, says Los. The Subaru. Subaru. Bullish, says Cliff. Bullish. Na Abdaduth have been waiting longer than he claims. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Los. Who's been waiting? Oh, yeah. Longer. Yes, you're talking about the Jake the Snake. Yeah, he's been waiting a long time for this. Let me put his crown back on. Where'd his friend go? He was waiting down there forever for them too. 55K, 55 prize, all the things. There he is. Yeah, we're still good, man. We're still good. Yeah, I will present you your crown tomorrow if we hit 55K tomorrow, guys. I'm telling you, Jake, you deserve it. You've been so. I've been erasing your dates every single month. Geez, you're just like, oh, it's gonna be the middle of this month, the middle of next month, the middle of. I just keep deleting it. The scribbles every single month. It's been a good time. It's been a good time hanging out, of course, with the Chaos Group during all this. Thanks for being so patient with us as we make a mess, of course, destroying the studio and everything else going on in my life right now. All right, let's get back to it. We have more Doom to get through. A lot of news tonight. A lot of news. A lot of Doom. I love this. GameStop stock jumps after a record profit. $2 billion buyback approval. What? What's going on here? Are they actually going to get half cash, half stock? And what the hell? They're definitely not going to get eBay, man. What's going on with GameStop? GameStop shares rose on Wednesday after the video game retailer reported record quarterly earnings that unveiled a new $2 billion share repurchase program. Even as a recent bid to acquire eBay failed to gain traction. Company stock climbed 6%, up to $22 on Wednesday after it posted what it described as the highest quarterly net income in history. That's insane. And the strongest first quarter operating profit on record. How? What are you selling? Drugs? What are you doing? I don't know how they're doing this.
Stupid?
It's like the underpants gnomes. First you steal the underpants and then profit. Like how? Who? What are you selling? Games are like 70% digital now. I don't know. I don't get it. All right, I'm over it. Okay, 3 reasons why Bitcoin price has been falling. Yeah, we've been over all that stuff. The Bitcoin bear market is over. Here's where we are in the cycle. Yeah. It feels like it, but it doesn't feel like it. The timing feels like it is. Adoption, everything else, innovation, et cetera, right before the Clarity Act, inside the law, regulations, blah, blah, blah. But then we have the macro, and of course, where we are right now. Everyone's selling it, and of course, babies. They're not going to get me to sell. Agentic payment activity tops 100 million transactions on Base. Looks like Base is going to be, the biggest player in the agentic AI payment space at the moment, I guess. Ethereum, of course, is still leading the way. New Defend developers pack targets a new key race with DeFi Online. Kydex teams up with iFlux Global for Web3 adoption. Arthur Hayes versus Kyle Samani, 100K Clarity bet on Hype. Crypto Performance 2026. Let's take a look and see what they had to say about the probabilities of Clarity. I know lately Arthur Hayes has been like, screw Clarity. We don't need Clarity. Which is right. Bitcoin definitely does not need Clarity, but the investors kind of need Clarity. A six-figure wager between the two of the crypto's most outspoken voices in the industry has them buzzing. Arthur Hayes, co-founder of BitMEX, and Kyle Samani, co-founder of Multicoin Capital, have put $100,000 on the line whether Hyperliquid's native Hype token will outperform every top 10 cryptocurrency by the end of the year. Insane. The bet isn't just about bragging rights, and the loser donates to charity and the winner's choice. And it's the kind of public high conviction clash that the forces both sides to lay the reasoning bare. And it's given traders and analysts a fascinating framework in evaluating one of the most talked about tokens of this year. Whether you buy or hold any Hype, it's just enjoying watching, of course, billionaires argue over social media. The stakes are well beyond 100K. That's nuts. That is crazy. I think that this is kind of going to help the price grow because people are going to try to also bet again on this on Polymarket. It's kind of like a what do you call it? A self-determined prophecy, right? All right. Might be time to buy some more Hype, guys. Might be time to get back in that. Stretch tumbles as DeFi copies lose their pegs. I still can't get over that. Bitmine's now going to be copying Stretch success with Ethereum. It's crazy. This is nuts, guys. This keeps evolving every single day. All right, see what else we have. Anything else going on over here? Crypto news we have maybe not caught up with yet. Again, we're just kind of getting a recap on all the news that happened today. There's a lot of news today. I'm excited, of course, to be back with Senate, of course, now operating this week. It seems like all the news is following, of course, whether or not people are in the freaking house. All right, XRP price prediction, nonsense. 14 hours, days ago, they're still behind on the news, as always. So I got to get rid of them. Cointelegraph says Israel's tax authority disappointed in their voluntary crypto disclosures. I mean, seems kind of pointless to do voluntary crypto disclosures. Who's going to volunteer? Business payments fast becoming dominant, used for stablecoins. Strategies, debt, AI boom, Bitcoin collapse has analysts predicting doom. Oh my God, this is perfect. This is perfect. We got to read this one. All right, strategy, debt, AI boom, Bitcoin collapse has analysts predicting doom. Are they right? Bitcoin risks a $60,000 retest as strategies, debt pressures, and an investor rotation into an AI sector left crypto lacking a short-term recovery catalyst. This is almost exactly what we've been talking about all night. Double bottom at 60K. Yes, check. 63K hold at overall market cap right now. Is it holding? No. So kind of check, and check. Let's see. Strategies mounting corporate debt and dividend obligations make Bitcoin vulnerable to forced reserve sales. Capital is migrating from crypto ETFs into AI equities, stripping Bitcoin of its near-term bullish narrative. I don't even know how I'm going a mile a minute anymore, guys. I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning.
Stupid.
I don't know how I'm doing it. I guess it's the caffeine now kicking in. Plunged to 65,200 on Tuesday. Of course, now down to 63 some change. Has, of course, leaving, wiping out gains from prior 3 months. The correlation, of course, contrasted the strength of U.S. markets, leading traders to question what drove the investors away from Bitcoin. The retest, of course, 60K. Is it underway? Some analysts claim that strategies, MicroStrategy, of course, weaker balance sheet position negatively impacts Bitcoin's risk-reward profile, while others cite strong AI earnings prospects as the major catalyst. I would say liquidity is leaving for other things. We have 2 or 3 IPOs coming in the next 2 weeks. There's a lot in the macro stage. Gas prices, of course. People are going to be just so distracted by so many things. Alex Kruger, economist and founder of Asgard Markets, argues that Bitcoin's price action is now tied to Strategy's corporate credit and liquidity conditions rather than the macroeconomic factors, according to Kruger, which we haven't heard from in a while. It's nice to hear from Kruger. MicroStrategy, of course, faces pressures of the preferred instrument dividends rather than depleting its cash position, which currently supports about 6 months of coverage. Strategy repurchased 1.38 billion of its own convertible senior notes in May, reducing cash reserves to 900 billion. Regardless of the discount applied to the 1.5 billion aggregate principal amount due in 2029, the company became more vulnerable to potential forced sales of Bitcoin reserves or stock issuance, resulting in a dilution of the current MicroStrategy holders. AI earnings growth hides a weaker macroeconomic environment. Wintermute, a currency exchange cryptocurrency market maker and over-the-counter trading company, holds a different view on why Bitcoin has underperformed the U.S. stock market lately. According to the Wintermute analysts, the cryptocurrency market decoupling from systems from a strong AI earnings narrative, while Bitcoin lacks a fundamental story to lean on. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of been the story for the last 2 years, to be honest. Wintermute analysts also argue that the NASDAQ index are valued as investors ignored adverse macroeconomic risks amid the concrete demand for AI applications. Consequently, spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, likely shift towards AI and small-cap stocks. AI-related companies Micron and SK Hynix surpassed $1 trillion in market capitalization for the first time ever. Wintermute suggests the cryptocurrency market is now perceived as the most risk-sensitive asset, thus being skipped in the risk rotations and typically behaving bearish amid expectations of tighter monetary policy in the United States. Inflationary pressure, also caused by high energy prices, keeps investors on alert, so Bitcoin typical bear market behavior could last for a while. We also are not talking about the miners, man. They are struggling right now. $60,000 Bitcoin when the fair price of Bitcoin should be like somewhere between 225 grand. Yeah, it's a bitch right now to be a miner. All right, moving on. I'm imagining the average cost of buying a Bitcoin right now is probably like 85, 80, maybe 90K now. All right, let's see. When was the last time we looked that up? What's the average cost to produce a Bitcoin? I mean, some countries do have it easier, like Iran has got it down to like $16,000 or something ridiculous. Average cost to produce one Bitcoin is now estimated around $87,000. That was close. That was really close. According to the on-chain data, we have the current spot price is near 70K. 63. 63. It makes no sense, guys. We are well in a deficit now to mine, of course, a Bitcoin. All right. What else we got in the chat? I'm gonna catch up with you guys, then I'm gonna finish up with the news. There's a lot of news today. I'm excited to get back into it. We got about 8 minutes until 9 o'clock. Holy crap! We gotta move things. Move things forward. All right. How you guys doing in the chat? Bitcoin's sitting at 63,100. Okay, all right. Will we have Clarity Pump by June 29th? Says Cliff in the house. Will we have it by June 29th? A Clarity Pump is possible. Yeah, you're right. I mean, the time frame for that at the end of the month is possible. What we see is a buy the rumor, sell the news. Buy the rumor could start at the end of the month, like you're saying, Cliff, and then sell the news would happen in early July, maybe late August, depending on when they come back from their break. We, of course, looked at that this morning as well. Sean's verse said 62,000, lots of support from past. Yeah, we could look at that too. Let's take a look and see how much support we do have from the past. Ooh, let's take a look. We haven't done this in a minute. Look at that giant chunk right there, guys. Huge level from 2024. We didn't see much of that level at all in 25, but it was there in 24. All right, so yeah, keeping us there, hopefully preventing us from going under 60K again, maybe. I felt like the last time we hit 60K, the only time we hit 60K, I should say, it felt like that was just unexpected. It slammed down so hard with shorts that we just broke through it so quickly. I mean, you can see it, the wick. I mean, the wick was so intense. That's a week right there on the candles. Look at the day too. Look at the day, how fast I shot up in the next day, the following day. I remember it. I'll never forget it. 2.5 and 2.6 ran it all the way up, back up. Bart Simpson. Again, we touched that level at 45 effing minutes. You got a chance, and it wasn't that. I mean, you had 5 minutes to probably buy it. 59 and some change, or 60K. It took about 45 minutes to catch back up to at least 62.7. So again, it's all perspective, right? And again, this market cap matters. I'm telling you, market cap matters. Okay, all right. So anyway, yeah, there's a lot back there, and we're chopping through it right now as we speak. It's possible we do see again 60K get, of course, nice bounce, maybe quick bounce. And then maybe even a retest a little lower later. I mean, it's possible we do get down to about 54, 55K. 55K, guys, is still on the table. It's still on the table. All right, let's get back to it. What are you guys doing in the chat? I'm trying to catch up. We got to go soon to the Patreon Live. 9:30, guys, of course, Eastern. Good afternoon, Chaos Crew. Braveheart, how's it going? Yes, bring in the doom and buying opportunities. Yes, it is. I'm excited too, man. I've been selling everything in my life for this moment. sorta. Been seeing crypto FUD and agentic payments announcements today, and then what do we get? A reverse Kramer too? Really? I didn't hear nothing out of Kramer today. We saw that old clip this morning from him, like back last year or Christmas last year. It was like 2024 Christmas. I think it was 2024 Christmas. 3.8 million in crypto frozen. 1.4 million scammer account wiped from social media. Email platform, 7 arrests in Thailand. What? Let's take a look at this. Thanks, Cliff, for bringing this to our attention. The scammers. Loading forever and X. Okay, Mario Nuffall bringing this to us. 5 of the biggest names in tech just helped the Department of Justice dismantle a Southeast Asian scam empire in just 4 days. Apple, Google, Meta, Microsoft, and Coinbase joined forces with the federal prosecutors for what they call the Disruption Week. 3.8 million in crypto frozen, 1.4 million scammer accounts wiped, and 7 arrests in Thailand. These were transnational organized crime rings running industrial scale fraud targeting Americans. Speed of which this stands out. Governments have arrest power but move slowly. Tech companies can kill accounts instantly, but then they can't cuff anybody. Together they froze wallets, nuked accounts, and arrested people across multiple continents inside a single week. Damn, they're moving quick. Oh, that's, I guess, good for any one of these companies. David Vingard says, when Bitcoin is falling so hard, how can you be so bullish? I've been here a long time, man. And also, you didn't see the beginning of the stream. I showed you how to be, how to survive the bear market. It involves a little bit of this and a little bit of this. God. Yes, and you will survive any bear market. I know, this is gonna be my third one. All right. So yeah, when Bitcoin is falling so hard, how can you be bullish? That's how I'm bullish. It takes a long time to confirm the bottom. Yes. But I don't know if you've seen my conviction before. I've been showing you guys this for the last 3-4 months. I'm gonna do the rant again, guys. I'm sorry. There's somebody new. I have to do it. All right. It kind of starts here, right? If you haven't seen this before, I'm sorry. If you have seen this before, I'm going to go into the long rant again. I don't have too much time. I got to get to I got about 10 minutes to probably do this. Okay. Bottom of the bear market, right? The first bear market I ever participated in was 21-22, where I purchased Bitcoin at about $15,000 to $16,000. You had about 54 days to buy that low. 54 days. Right? If you go all the way back to 2018, you had 150 days to buy Bitcoin between 5 and 6K, the lowest, of course, in that cycle. And then, this cycle, 2026, we had a low of 60 to 63K, where you had a total amount of time to purchase Bitcoin, only 33 days. If you look back to the bear market bottoms and, of course, how long they spanned, we're having this thing every single bear market. It's getting halved every single bear market. So that's what I'm talking about here. We're seemingly, with adoption curve and everything else, we are having the bear market every single cycle. All right, my next point of conviction is also too, Bitcoin again. When it hit 60K for that first time, it was 2.19 trillion total market cap, not just Bitcoin. Total market cap of crypto, 2.19 trillion. What are we sitting at right now? 2.22. really close to that. And Bitcoin's, again, hitting that same level it hit the last time it hit 2.19 trillion at about 63K. It bounced 64, 63, right there, of course. So I think it was like the low 63 flat. We're now seeing a lot of chop right now, and it's getting harder and harder as we are also going back to retest. Like, was it David? No, it wasn't David. Oh, Sean. It was Sean. Yeah, Seaniverse was talking about that. Chopping through a lot of this, of course, past level of resistance. Now, of course, we're keeping as support. Possibly. Again, I want to see a lower market cap of crypto for Bitcoin to really break underneath 255K. 50K. We're probably going to have to see the likes of something like total market cap of like 2.1, maybe maybe 1.9 trillion. Again, 1.5 trillion of total crypto right now is just sitting in just Bitcoin alone. It might be 1.4 something now, but this is why market cap matters, guys. This is all that's in crypto. This is it. And again, I just showed you guys, like, not even probably 10-20 minutes ago, the total market cap of all crypto outside of Bitcoin is only like $900 billion. This is it. This is all the money is in it. It's nothing. What else is going to get squeezed out? Like, there's hardly anything. We can come down to about $854 billion, maybe hit the trend line there. I don't know what else you want. I mean, we haven't seen that low since probably April of last year. Nah, it was July of last year. But yeah, I mean, there's hardly any. That was actually 2024. Yeah, it's 24. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. We're running out of money to exit. I mean, a lot of it right now is just sitting in Tether, and I show you guys that almost every day as well. Total market cap of crypto held up by a lot of Tether. Tether has also flipped XRP. USDC is now worth more than XRP. A lot of it's just going back to cash in crypto. So yeah, keep an eye on that stuff. Again, basically Tether's still sitting at all-time highs, within maybe $1 billion or $2. Yeah. This is stuff, of course, why market cap matters. All right, let's get back here. In the chat. David says it's like 2008, but different. Yes. Likely the old clip. Old clip, says Cliff. Yeah, the old clip of Kramer. I believe what is C is going to 330 to 40K, maybe lower. Oh God, here we go again. All right. I have to defend this area as well. All right, a $40,000 Bitcoin. Not only would it put the miners at double time, getting basically raped to death, times 2, because right now it costs about an average of $87,000 to produce a single Bitcoin. The market cap would not make any sense at all. Yeah, when the last time we looked at it was like what? Like half a trillion, like $500 billion. Let's take a look. What would the market cap total market cap of Bitcoin be alone? Again, right now it's sitting at 1.3 trillion. What would it be worth if it was 40K? It's just silly, guys. Market cap matters, man. We gotta start using our brains here. Come on. $40,000 Bitcoin. Our downside from here is 37%. Insane. I guess that takes us to about 800 billion. 800 billion. That's not as crazy as I thought it would be. Maybe it was the 25K someone asked the other day. I forget what it was. Someone asked 25K. Was it yesterday, I think? Or 2 days ago? 25K would take us to about half a trillion. That's what I was probably thinking of. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous numbers. Again, 37% drop from right here. Yeah, I don't see it. I just don't see it. You guys are insane. We need to see scammer arrest for the Canadian bacon. Yes, the Canadian bacon. Shall be in prison one day. For those who know. Okay, absolute LOL moron says believe what I see. Down to 2030. Let's go. Yeah. Again, that would be like $500 billion market cap for Bitcoin. Oh, guys, what are you guys smoking? The last time we were at 20K too was 2023 on the run up, right? From bear market bottom in 2022, 2023, 15K. Again, I bought back then. Yeah. Meme coin season, Netix. And I remember, again, talking about back then, I remember all the people calling for what we call now 40K, 50K bears. Back then it was 10K, 8K bears. And that was when we were sitting at the lows of 15 for 16,000. And I was buying a F ton of Bitcoin back then. For me, for a single income household. Yes, Cliff says Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent updates Congress on the strategic Bitcoin reserve. Damn, there's a lot of news tonight, guys. I'm gonna be late. I'm going to be freaking late. Wow, Scott Besson says, thank you so much, Cliff. Updates Congress on the strategic Bitcoin reserve. This is a new technology. This is a new ground, and we're proceeding with all deliberate speed. Perfect time for them to dump the price, for them, America to go in, swoop in, and get their million Bitcoin threshold. We are making sure that we use the best practices and things will be durable for the future. Okay. Again, we are hoarding Bitcoin. Translation: we are going to be hoarding Bitcoin. Yeah, pretty much. Again, they have about half a million Bitcoin right now. Their goal is to get to, oh no, maybe, what is it? How much is it now? I forget. They just acquired, I don't even remember. Wasn't it? It was 300,000, and when Venezuela, no, they had 400,000 Bitcoin, and Venezuela had 600,000. So there was going to be a total combined, if they were to acquire that Bitcoin, which is still not even settled in court yet with Maduro. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, they're going to get to their million Bitcoin probably before Sailor. Well, yeah, no, not before Sailor.
What are you, stupid?
All right, Scatterbrain, I got to get through this, guys. All right, let's get, we got 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. We got 15 minutes. Dogs, Trouts, and Cats. Oh my, yes, the meme coins. Meme coin season says Netix is coming soon, I guess. That is usually what front runs Bitcoin. Strawberry says, Cliff, don't forget the penguins. Yes, don't forget penguin. Don't forget. I don't even know what's going on anymore, guys. This is chaos. All right. Let's move on. Enough of explaining all the things. I'm going to have no time for the merch store. We're just going to go straight into doom scrolling real quick. Just a little bit of doom scrolling. I'm going to get a couple of few things we might have missed, maybe brought up here. Crypto in America. New Senator Lummis tells Eleanor Tourette the Clarity Act is more likely to reach the Senate floor after the July 4th recess than before. What? Where's this bullishness coming from, Cynthia Lummis? We have a number of things to deal with. Oh, wow.
Its portion of the Clarity Act out of committee, and the White House has said that they would like to see this get done before the July 4th recess. Given all the competing priorities for floor time right now, do you see that as realistic?
I think it's possible, but maybe more likely we finish it before the August recess. We have a number of things to deal with. We have to wrap the Banking Committee bill with the Ag Committee's bill, with the ethics provisions, with some changes to the Genius Act, the bill that passed last year. And so to get all of those pushed into one bill and then get the 60 votes necessary for cloture on the floor of the Senate might take a little more time than the 4th of July, but we passed the Working Families Tax Cut bill last year in record time, so it's not impossible.
Well, there we go. So timeline is now still kind of pushed back. To me, it's no different than I expected. We already had this, of course, on the chart. A possible, of course, rebound around Clarity. It would happen probably around August. There it is. Boom. August. Boom. Still on the board. Nothing has changed. Look at Bitcoin. It's still going down to our bear target. It's still not quite there yet either. Our bear target is sitting about 58K, 57 maybe. Again, this is kind of the idea I've had now for the last, 3 months. All right, moving on. But who cares, right? Just tired of winning.
We're going to win so much.
Jeez. All right. A couple more, then we got to go. Breaking Michael Storer said selling 32 Bitcoin was recorded live on Bitcoin and BTCNN. What's CNN? Within seconds, shockwaves hit the market and emotional reactions started pouring in. Bitcoin is really not for tourists. It really isn't.
Michael, you always said never sell the Bitcoin. Now you're talking about selling a small amount to inoculate the market. Are you really going to do it?
Yes. We need to show the rating agencies that Bitcoin has real balance sheet value. So we're not just going to...
This is fake. Oh, God. All right, guys. I'm over it. You're out of here, man. I am banning you. You're done. You're blocked, bro. I'm not going to watch any more of your shit. I'm not even following him. You're out of here. All right. All right, what else? What else? Everyone's talking about Besant. Charles Hoskins says more Cardano projects are about to die. Guys, more pain from Cardano. I cannot. There's too much tonight, guys. How are we going to do the Patreon live when there's so much news to cover? Oh,
this is where we're at as an ecosystem.
Damn, Hoskinson.
You know, I said at the beginning of the year, we're going to see a lot of people collapse because the markets are really bad. And we need some way to bail out our ecosystem and get them the lifeblood that they need to get to the next level. So I came up with the plan of an index. It did not get executed. So we've lost JPEG Store. We have tap tools. Memes. I would suspect others are coming very soon. There's going to be a wave of failures in the ecosystem. Now, I could buy some of them, as I did NAMI and as I did Blockfrost. And then we can try to take those and commercialize them. When we try to take them and commercialize them, you guys vote against it. Just the way it is. So there doesn't seem to be a lot of community desire to spend the treasury to take these ventures to the next level. We have Draper. You've decided to give them a large quantity of ADA, a lot of money. As I remind you, they're probably going to invest mostly in new things, not old things. And of these old things, many of them are not in an investable state at the moment. So this year's going to be very hard. The second half of the year for Cardano, we're probably going to see more dApps in DeFi die and a consolidation happen. I'm not exactly sure what my role or place is to resolve this.
Hugs, give everyone hugs. Cardano to 10 cents. Oh my god. Yeah, he's losing a lot more hair too. Shit. It sucks, man. Crypto's going to the dogs, guys. Crypto's going to the dogs. All right, we got to get to the normies. We got to get wrapped up, guys. I got to get to the Patreon live. If you guys again are not part of the Chaos Crew, it's only $15 a month to hang out with the boys and girls of the Chaos Crew. All right, let's get back over here. Link in the description down below. I gotta chill harder, as Jake says. Looking at the normies today, guys. Yesterday we did get Bitcoin Y price down. Yes, we did. It was the first time in a long time we saw the normies, of course, actually search for Bitcoin since February. So again, normies paying attention when the price is down, not so much when it's going up. Let's take a look and see what else is going on with the normies. Again, they usually only look up three things: sports, video games, and celebrities. We grade them on a traditional grade scale, A through F. They usually get an F. Let's see what's going on tonight. NBA finals, sports, NBA, LMBA, finales. Okay, Social Security Trust Fund depletion. Boom. Insolvency study. Yes, we don't have enough money to pay everybody. It's done. Guys, we are done. Don't you guys see it? We need Bitcoin in America. We just don't know it.
The U.S. federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy.
Yes, Jerome Powell. Okay, YouTube TV search today. That's kind of weird. They're closing that, aren't they? Are they stopping that? Diana Schneider. We're going to give them credit for ABCs. I'm pretty sure that's referring to Alphabet, right? The Google stock. I think, unless it's ABC television station, I don't know. Trump at will, federal workers, Donald Harvey, McDonald's 2026 World Cup meals, just normie shit. Georgia, Argentine, Tegu, invasive, Kevin Sobeski, Nick Scotland, I don't know this nonsense. Sports ball. It's all sports ball stuff. Yes, Texans versus softball. Sports ball. EA Sports. Sports ball, video games, both. Dual whammy. Oh my god.
What are you, stupid?
Hannah Dugan Fubo. Ford Bronco recall. Northern Lights, Russell Wilson, Aaron. This is just normie nonsense, guys. Okay. So yeah, the normies are gonna get an F- today. Nothing of value here. Nothing.
What are you, stupid?
Let's take a look at Bitcoin over time. Let's see what's going on over here over the last day on the searches for Bitcoin. Nothing really that stands out today. Although, again, this week was pretty explosive at the beginning of the week. It was pretty insane to see on Monday. All right, let's take a look at the Ethereum versus Doge versus Bitcoin versus XRP. And you can see right now the foreign market does not give a shit. about anything but Bitcoin. Look at this. This is crazy. Wow. This is the American market open here, and then the foreign market's just like, yeah, we're just gonna only search for Bitcoin for the next I don't know, 6 hours. Crazy. Nuts. Doge is pretty much non-existent at the market open as per usual. We're seeing a little bit of an uptick right now on Ethereum, and XRP is much lower than it normally is, of course, below Bitcoin, right around there. So again, this is of course the normie searches. We pay attention to the normies, whether or not getting into a corridor space or not, and they're paying attention a little bit, as though we of course proved that yesterday. All right, let's take a look. Anything else going on here? Just gotta remain calm. Remain calm.
So just chill out.
Yeah,
Drink
maybe some more whiskey. Yeah,
eat
and
a
more
moon
coke.
pie.
Yeah.
Quit murdering people.
I'll do that. I mean, I won't do that. It's another day, guys. Another day. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Bitcoin, where are we going tonight, guys? We did, of course, this last night. $63,000 flat right now on the nose. Last night we called for baseline bear. What do we get? Baseline bear. Same shit, different day. I'm tired of winning, guys. Tired of winning. Let's do it again. With 99% accuracy at this point, I'm just going to give up and say 100% next time. No, there's no way to do 100 because I've always been a little bit off. At least 1 month or two out of the year. Okay. All right, so yeah, 99% accuracy at this point. We just keep our probability going up, but never 100%. All right, let's just do this again, guys. Of course, right now going into 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday into the foreign market open. We already are in the foreign market open for about an hour now. They've been open. Let's continue and see where we're going to go again. Clean everything off the board. I want no distractions, nothing, of course, to distract me as I ask for, the wisdom of the chaos gods. Yeah, we did have Crypto Quint calling for the super bear, and he got close. A lot closer than Chatty C. Chatty C was calling for 66,300. Ooh, and Bitcoin's about ready to fall, man. I just got a notification on my phone, another 5% down on Bitcoin on the day. All right. 63K right now, broken. Where are we going? Flash crash down to 62. More likely, yes, every minute, more likely. All right. Let's do this, guys. We're on the 15-minute. We got, of course, our ritual sticks in place. You haven't seen me do this before. You only need to know 3 numbers, 9, 12, and 3, and you know where pretty much all the volatility is going to be in the space, this side of the world or the other side of the world, any time, Eastern Standard Time. Though you gotta do everything in Eastern Standard Time, which has been kind of hard to do in Illinois. All right, anyway, 9, 12, 3. Of course, the morning open, the intraday, of course, trading begins, and 3, the wind down to the close. We start, of course, all over again, like on Thursday at 9 o'clock. Let's see where we're going tonight, guys. All right, 9 o'clock. What are we doing? 10 o'clock. What are we doing? Baseline. This is our baseline target. Hopefully, getting a bounce here. That's what we're hoping for, because it can continue to sell off. Let's start a little lower. Maybe by 10:30. See a bounce, baseline target, right? Baseline target. Maybe start to develop a little bit of this by 1 o'clock, 12:45. A little bit of a head and shoulder inverted kind of thing going on. That would be kind of cool. The time frame doesn't make sense anymore at that point. I'm gonna have to redraw this. All right, so do this. We gotta come up a little bit faster. Baseline target back to 67,000. Probably get rejected there about 3 o'clock in the morning, and then we just stay a little bit higher, hopefully at the morning open, about 64, 65K. Again, this would have to require the foreign market to basically partake in buying the damn dip. We've given them 2 days of dip. What have they done? They have bought the dip. I showed you guys this earlier. Each time they have bought the dip. What do? In America, we sell off. Every morning we sell off. This is, of course, going back to last night. Where was it? Thursday last week. Or we got this way. Yeah, there we go. Yesterday, we did, of course, sell this off. We started kind of like we are today, down, and then they bought the dip. And then they pretty much played it sideways, nice and easy. And then what happened? 10 o'clock in the morning, America sold off like asshole. So what are we gonna do? The same thing again? Probably. We're probably going to do the same exact thing again tomorrow. Of course, the foreign market needs Bitcoin a lot more than we do, and then we'll sell off like asshole. So it's probably more than likely going to be right down the middle again. I'm getting ahead of myself, guys. I can already see the future.
What are you, stupid?
I guess I am now becoming a chaos god myself. I don't want to besmirch them, but it's kind of what's happening right now. All right, I'll put that back later. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all on the fly too. All right, bear case scenario. Right, we're gonna just continue to sell off. Bear case scenario: $60,000 Bitcoin. Yikes. 12:30 at night. Damn, that's pretty quick too. Maybe we double bottom there is 59.9, and then we just kind of keep grinding down there until about 3 o'clock in the morning. We lose all of it. More than likely, this is going to be at 9 or 10. I'll get into that later. We're going to lose all that. Then in our bear case scenario, we're going to come back down to maybe 58K, a new low for the year. Grind down a little bit more, then of course try to recover a little bit after that. We're not quite into our super bear yet. That's going to leave a little bit more pain for the super bears out there. Ooh, we're continuing to get more coins oversold. AI is now down to 3%. I gotta segue back to that. Do I have time? Shit, I got 10 more minutes. It's been an exciting evening. Okay, all right, we're gonna go back to AI real quick, see what's going on over here. 2.6. Wow, my order just filled. Let's go. Next stop is 2.5. What? 7? Where's the bottom? It's a little bit later. Maybe not right now, but yeah, we're looking at about 2.4, 2.5. I have some orders down there to fill too. All right. That's of course AI. All right, let's get back over here in Bitcoin. This is where we're at. All right, we have our bear case and we have our baseline in already. We're gonna do our bull case scenario, and then I'm gonna just quickly get into super bear, super bull, all that things. Like I'm running out of time. I'm running out of damn time. All right, 69K. I'd like to see 69K at least flipped in a bullish setting to support. It's more than likely not going to happen, but yeah, let's. I want to be wrong, guys. Can we just not be right tomorrow, please? In the right effing direction?
What are you, stupid?
Because last time we were this bearish, we hit our super bear. Here we go, super bear case scenario. Only ever happened once on the channel. Happened at 2.5. It's starting to feel like is tomorrow 6.5? It's 6.4. Okay, it's not quite the doom number, but yeah, okay, sure. We're gonna sell this all the way down to maybe $50,000 Bitcoin. Sure, why not? This is our super bear case scenario anyway, so we get a little bit of a bounce there. Super bear. All right, guys, I'm going to show you guys all the probabilities and put them on the board, and I'll of course give you my personal opinion where we're going, and we're always right. Super bull case scenario. Right now we're looking at 63,000, so it would be somewhere around the ranges of around 73K for a super bull to put into play. Let's do something like that. Just run that up there. That's our super bull. All right, guys, every single probability is out there on display now on the board. Where are we going? You already know. You guys already know. It's baseline bear. That's right, baseline bear. And I probably don't have to draw anything because this probably fits right into that narrative I was looking at earlier. Right down the center, man. Right down the center. Of course. Yeah, of course. Right on target. Foreign market, plays the buy the dip game, and then America sells it off. Yep. It's going to look something like that in the morning. No matter how you slice it, more than likely that's how it's going to play out. Of course, we'll confirm that tomorrow morning with another again, Groundhog Day. Wake up and shake that hog. You know how we do, of course, every single day. We get to cover the morning open. All right, guys. So yeah, nothing real new. Same shit, different day. Baseline bears or target. Low tonight, possibly breaking 59, 60K, right? But I'm more along the lines of America. Foreign market's going to play it safe like they normally do. Buy the dip, go sideways, pump it maybe a little, and then America's going to sell it off in the morning like we do. And we've done it time and time again. Right on target, right around 9:30, 10:30 in the morning. All right, have a good one, guys. I got to get to the Patreon. Of course, it's going live right now in about 5 minutes. Thanks again for coming out and supporting the chaos. I love you. Thank you so much for, of course, all the things bring to the channel. I love it. I can't do this without you. Ari, yes, Ari's here too. How's it going, Ari? Shout out to Ari in the chat. Strawberry Dragon says, Cliff, don't forget the penguins. El Salvador is now the first country to teach Bitcoin to the students. Yes, they have been teaching their students now for the last 2 years. Of course, the Bitcoin country, the first country to also adopt Bitcoin as legal tender back in 2021. Long old time ago. 61,500 tomorrow, says Ari. Ooh, let's put her on the board. Guys, let's put her on the board. Ari, 61.5 down here. There you go. Right about there. 61.5 for Ari. Let's go. Let's see if she hits tomorrow. Today we didn't get any winners. Quint was close. Crypto Quint was really close. Super Bear did not come close enough though. We did hit our bear target though, not our super bear. All right, let's do this. So this is gonna be Ari before we head out. 61,500. Pretty nice solid target there for Ari. All right, I will throw you on the board for tomorrow. We'll see if you hit. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys, of course, on the Patreon Chaos Crew in 3 minutes. All right, later, guys. Later.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money or gold bars. You know, hold my keys. Oh, in other words, let's make history. Oh, do my wrong and more wrong, and let me huddle forevermore and more and more and more and more. I'm on board. I wish I could adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
I has fortune cookie. Let's see what we got tonight, guys. Hopefully this will sway the chaos gods to be right or wrong in the right direction. I just want to be wrong in the right direction, just once, please. I'm tired of being right. Okay. Trust the support you have from friends and family. Oh, okay. How about the support we have from Bitcoin? Well, maybe Bitcoin is my friend and family. Thanks again, guys, for coming all out. Of course, I will trust my Chaos Crew. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you all again tomorrow morning. If you're not part of the Chaos Crew, we're going to, of course, start that show here in 3 minutes. 2 minutes? 2 minutes. Of course, immediately after the live stream, we're going to cut over there. Thanks again, Cliff, for being my #1 fan again. I love you, man. Thank you so much. Strawberry Dragons at #2 and a G-Dog #3. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I will see you on the other side. Peace. Oh my God. Button.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, ICE taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.
Bet.